Now, most people would assume that the horseman would have either the body of the horse or the head of the horse. But if that were the case, how would he avoid detection for so long? Those are the questions that we need to answer.
I was about 4 years old. I was out in the Henderson's old yard. They had a little cherry bush, and I used to go and steal the cherries off the. And I remember as a young boy, I was very mischievous, so I could get out and nobody would ever know. And so I was alone that night, and I remember stealing cherries off the bush, and I heard a rustling. And that's when I heard it.
Heard what?
This is a blood curdling. This is a sound that haunts me to this day. And that was the first time I saw the horseman.
When did I first encounter the horseman? The real question is, when did I first notice that he was always there? A backdrop, always just out of focus.
I had a horseman for a living. Just kill him, freelance horseman killer.
Oh, hi!
Oh, we heard that there was a horseman sighting. Can you tell us about it?
I actually have some of that documented on my Instagram page. It's Brigitte, Brigitte, it's my nickname.
Okay, yeah. What do the horsemen look like, though?
I'm sorry?
How many horsemen have you killed?
I'd say, at least 50.
How many exist?
Oh, no, I mean, sometimes it's an infinite number of horsemen can multiply, usually in the telling.
How do you identify a horseman?
Well, you see a man with the body of a man, the head of a man, and you also notice that he has the mentality of a horse.
I saw this thing and it just looked, like a human, but not a human. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get so many followers if I can get this. I mean,
What's
so
your
far,
Instagram again?
I'm sorry, one more second.
How do you cure a horseman bite?
Horseman bite? There is no cure.
We at the HSI believe in things that cannot be explained by conventional means. I'm going to show you what some of our experts have drawn, and if you react strongly to any of them, we would like to know. Do you know anyone like this? We got it. If we're serious about stopping any more of these injuries, we know who needs to be brought to justice.
What are we here doing?
We're here today looking for Horseman.
What's that thing called?
Coolplix 5000.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I have a bad feeling. Did you hear that?
What? Oh my god.
What do you think we just saw?
Say it could have been a bovine humanoid or
It just happened so fast.
a human humanoid. It just happens. He always moves so fast. He's like light, like lightning.
Are you afraid? You don't seem afraid.
I'm so afraid. Horseman doesn't kill real believers. You don't kill real believers. You're afraid, you need to get the fuck out of here. That's just the way it is. Sometimes you gotta cut off the people you love. Look at her go. She's leaving. See you in hell.
So, the situation has proven to escalate. It's no longer safe to be in the area. Do you have any regrets?
I regret that I didn't kill Horseman when I had the chance.
I thought that you were part of the Horseman Appreciation Club.
Either you die the hero, you live long enough to become the villain. And Horseman became.
Blood is thicker than water.
How do you kill a horseman?
Well, when you're 10, you're going through the ritual for my family business. You meet the horseman, and then you get to killing him. And you mind if I make myself comfortable?
No, not at all.
Sorry, you caught me right off the job.
These are your tools?
Yeah, you lead them once you got his attention. You carefully lead the horseman into one of those normal horseman for regular horses. When you're training him, those circular pens, he'll just wander right in there because the horse part of him is excited to be trained, or I don't know, whatever horses say. So then you get in there and you just close the gate and come back when he's a bit weakened, and then you start cutting him up into little pieces.
Well, as far as environmental deterrents go, when you take into consideration the fact that Horseman is not a man or a horse really, but a type of centaur, you begin to see the environmental impact or effect as it is seen to scientists globally. If we are to consult the book of Horseman environmental impacts, please don't. No, this is private. You can see that it is very difficult to recover from an environmental occurrence as deadly as Horseman.
What sort of things happen?
Well, the
How long have you been in this hospital?
I've been in this hospital for over 50 years. Oh, my back. That's right. I remember 50 years ago, it was the Horseman himself. He's the one. He took me here. Oh, what a day. It was hot out. there was at least 5 horsemen back then, and they all came for me. But the one and only horseman there is now, the true horseman, he was the one who gave me the bite.
The bite?
The bite. The bite that put me in this hospital for over 50 years.
He just kills, but he's a man with the face of a man and the body of a man. It's dangerous.
Menacing, horrible. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, the most horrible thing. Look at him go. Oh! What? These are the kin of the horse. I can watch no more. Oh! Oh!
Well, so far, and you know, we're pretty top notch where I come from. So far, there have only been 30 casualties. And every other time, we've guaranteed a horseman death.
So this has been like a really informative experience for me. I'm glad that I was able to learn about the dangers of the horseman, and you know, I'm gonna continue working to find him again, because it's what's gonna get me famous. So, BRIGIETEE.
Do you have any advice to any aspiring horseman slayers?
No, I stay away from it. They're seriously underpaid.
How do you think that this horseman stuff has affected you in your daily life?
When people ask me why I think the horseman is fundamentally dangerous, I think what you need to do is think about what fundamentally the horseman is. Because what you have is the intentions of a horse, but backed with the actions of a man. I've heard stories of livestock disappearing in the middle of the night. Horses are more dangerous than any predator I've ever encountered.
From time to time, I think about playing about Horseman, but then I think, what would the Horseman do to me if he found out I played music about his life, his soul? Something that he don't want nobody to ever know about.
Do you think you're in danger?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes, I think I'm in danger right now, this very moment, actually.
What would you say to people who would find your fear of horsemen irrational?
Keep away and stay at it. I don't want no trouble with nobody, especially the Horseman. Last time I seen a Horseman, I was about 17 years old. And I remember there was these boys that just kept egging me. Horseman ain't real. Horseman's fake. He ain't real. You tell lies. Oh, but did they find out? Did they find out? Horseman is real. And he came for them that day.
Does he have a spiritual power?
Who knows? I don't. But I will say this. When he's around, you know